Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst Pistol Pete MARAVICH. I'm super excited to try out this Pistol Pete. He's 84,000 MT, and while I don't think he plays in the best lineup in the game, so if you're somebody who's locking in LeBron and has SGA, John Wall, James Harden, etc., Pete MARAVICH isn't going to make your lineup. But if you are more of a budget player and you are looking for somebody to upgrade your point guard position, you're running maybe a Dwayne Wade as one of your point guards, and then your other point guard is Sean Livingston, for example, or Kyrie Irving. Pete MARAVICH could be a big upgrade for your lineup. He might be the best point guard of all of those guys, actually. This card looks phenomenal. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So Pistol Pete is 6'5" at PG, 93 offense, 84 defense, 90 driving layup, 92 mid-range, 93 ball, and 50 driving dunk is low, but I think that's high enough where he will dunk consistently. It seems like 50 is kind of the threshold to dunk consistently when you have an open lane. He's a great free throw shooter, 95 ball handle, 90 pass accuracy. Defensively, he's not great, but remember, he's 6'5", and his badges are much better than you'd think. He has 78 steal, 80 perimeter, 86 speed ball, and excel is solid, not incredible. Might want to boost that up as well as some of the defense. I'd go defense and athleticism for a shoe boost if you're boosting the card, and then 83 lateral quickness as well. Badge-wise, 2 Hoffs or Acrobat and Agent 3, 26 gold badges include badges like Fast Twitch, Slithery, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, Corner Specialist, Deadeye, Guard Up, Limitless Range, Slippery Off Ball, Ankle Breaker, Bailout, Dimer, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Spin Cycle, Two-Step, Whistle, Free Points, Relay Passer, Touch Passer, Silver Pro Touch, Unpluckable, Ankle Braces, Clamps, Interceptor, Pick Dodger, Off Ball Pest. So he's got some decent badges here. Ankle Braces, Clamps, Interceptor, Off Ball Pest, and Pick Dodger. So some legitimate defense, better than I anticipated for sure. Got a couple of finishing badges, Triple Strike and Bulldozer. Bronze Challenger, Blow By and Speed Booster as well. I do wish Blow By and Speed Booster were higher than Bronze, but I don't think I can complain too much. The card is looking really good and really versatile for 84K, and I will say a 6'5" PG who's got decent defensive badges is actually a very desirable card. While I don't think he's going to be better than SGA, Harden, Wall, or Lonzo, those guys are, well, SGA is a huge grind, and the other ones are 245,000 MT for Lonzo and Wall, and then Harden is like either 175,000 VC or he's going to cost like a 400,000+ MT to lock in. So those cards are a lot more expensive, but outside of that, those top 4 PGs, and I guess obviously SGA is free, so you should use him if you have gotten him. But outside of that, those top 4 guys, I'm not sure there's a point guard better than this Pete MARAVICH card right now because he actually does defend. That's the thing that's so nice about him. And I understand his playmaking isn't incredible, but he's a really nice shooter. Release isn't quite as good, I'd say, as it's been the last couple of years, but it's still a really good shot. He's got normal fade, which I think obviously is a fade that I'm still a big fan of this year, just like I was last year. It's not quite as good as it was last year, but it's still very good. His behind the back is super nice. And yes, he will dunk with consistency when he attacks the rim. Very versatile, good offensive or all-around offensive card, and I think that sets up for a very interesting option at the point guard position because he does have the range and the ability to shoot from so far, which I think sets him up to be really, really good offensive point guard and a very, very interesting card all the way around in my team. For 84,000 MT, that's kind of a steal for this Pistol Pete. Top into a game. Let's see what Pete MARAVICH can do. All right, we're going up against Kyrie, B. Roy, Sean Marion, Wilt, and Rashard Lewis. Not a great, incredible team, but not a bad one by any means either. It's a very solid team. He's got Wilt, B. Roy are great. Kyrie's a really good card still, and then a couple of decent wings. Not incredible, but solid. We got a better team, though, I will say. Pete MARAVICH, this is a matchup where, like, I think Pete MARAVICH just gives you a lot more on the court than Kyrie does at this point. I understand Kyrie's movement is great, and he did get downhill on Pete first possession for a layup, but Pete, even though that wasn't a good defensive possession, is going to give you more defensively than you're going to get out of a guy like Kyrie. The size advantage is palpable. I mean, 6'5" versus whatever Kyrie is a pretty clear difference already. And I just think attack-wise, I mean, the size advantage right there is basically what got me that bucket. I don't think I would have scored otherwise. The fact that the back of his jersey, by the way, says Pistol is so sick. I don't know who added that. It doesn't say MARAVICH. It doesn't say Pete. It says Pistol. That is sick, by the way. Very small detail, but I gotta say, that is really, really cool. And the fact, I don't think I would like this card as much if he didn't have Silver Pick Dodger, Ankle Braces, Clamps, Interceptor, that type of stuff, because those are really, really important badges that are definitely going to make him a really solid secondary defender. I still think you don't want him guarding the primary ball handler. We more have him guarding Kyrie in this game to see how he is defensively than actually that's what I would recommend. But it is certainly an option, and the fact that he is a capable defender is important. Good pass, great shot by Giannis. He won't leave the pop next time. If he leaves Giannis wide open, though, I can't just let him get away with it. I gotta make some plays, and I got backdoored by Paul. That was good defense on ball too by Pistol. He was not getting ran around or anything like that. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Kyrie's actually playing really good defense right now. But see if we can get him into a screen, get a mid-range fade, and Pistol Pete knocks down the midi fade. Good shot by Pete MARAVICH, and he's playing really, really solidly right now. 4 points and 1 assist so far. We got to find a way to get ourselves some stops though. Haven't been doing too great defensively so far. I do think defensive shoe boost will help this card out a lot. That's great defense right there. Pascal X switching out the corner, and Pete with the recovery ability size-wise to where he can guard the corner very effectively. That's a good shot. Oh my gosh, slightly early. That's a shot I definitely could have hit too. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're fine. Wilt, I'm not too worried about. Step up here, Pete. Get through this screen. Good defense, Pete. Good defense, Pete. Good defense. Oh, good bailout. Good bailout. And Will dunks it. I was about out of position with Giannis. At that point, that was going to be a pretty tough play, but it is what it is. Pete, can I just get a... This dude is hard off-balling, which makes... Scoring on hard off-ball can be very, very tough, but we got to get a good screen. Giannis sets it, and I knew it was late from the second I shot it. That's so... Oh, that's such a sell job. And then I overclose out with Pascal and go up. But dunk, I'm selling the game right now. When you get that good of a look, you got to capitalize. And unfortunately, I didn't do that there. But it is what it is. Yo, Kyrie is defending his butt off right now. And it's really getting on my nerves because Kyrie should not be a good defensive card. Giannis misses. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Backdoor, Pete. Pete, size. Yo, he made it. Let's go. That's that size again, man. There's a value. There's some value there. I do wish he had better than Bronze Speed Booster, though. He's a tiny bit slow with the ball in his hands. It's hurting his shot creation, and it's making the off-ball defense work pretty well, honestly. That's not bad defense, though. Good wall up there. We did a good job defensively there. We're back. Good defense, Pete. This is where I need a good defensive possession out of you. Get through the screen, move laterally, stay in front, and he fouls. Dang it. We had a stop, too. We were in good position to get a contest, and he just got a foul animation. Not much I can do about that. I don't know. I feel like you play pretty good defense, and sometimes the game just isn't going to reward you with the stop you might deserve. The hard off ball, though, as long as I can get into my offense, I feel like I can pretty consistently beat that. He's just going to paint sit, it looks like, as well. So if I can get a good screen here, get him into the screen a little bit and attack the rim. I should have just gone up with Pete. I was going to have it. I'm going to have a rim run, too, though. Giannis, good dunk. That's important. Needed it there because we got to stay connected. Pete with a playmaking takeover. We will definitely activate that next possession. He's got 6 points and 2 assists right now. Running the offense pretty well, but again, this is where I really need him to be able to make an impact defensively. And oh, game, stop. Oh, we're in position again, dude. I like almost low-key even baited him into taking that up because it looked like a more open lane than it was. We recover. That's good defense, and don't know what you want me to do, to be completely honest. In that situation, it's just, I don't know. It is what it is. Same side burst here. Kyrie doesn't even pretend to touch the screen, but it doesn't matter because Pistol Pete, Euro step bucket. If you're going to hard off ball me, I'll make a play. And Pistol Pete using those layup animations, things like that, layups, scoop layups, floaters, the Euro step, that type of stuff is really effective this year if you use it properly, especially against a CPU defender. And we use it really properly there. And again, the size has been a big thing in this game. It's been a big part of it. I think 3 of our buckets have been in large part based on the size of Pistol Pete. So really impressed by what he's been able to do. And we're going to get him into the screen here. I'm going to attack again if I can. Chill. I don't want to go up. Wow, I made that. I did not mean to go up. We will take that. I was not trying to go up with that. He was definitely tired there, but we do still make it. 10 points, 2 assists for Pete. That's a bad pass. Yo, oh my gosh, Siakam just got shoved. All right, we're either going to get an assist here or we're going to get ourselves a bucket here. I'm calling it. I need a good screen from Paul George, get him into the screen. We're going to attack the rim. We're going to kick to the corner. Giannis catch and shoot off play take should be green, and it is. Beautiful. Just confidently catch and shoot, make him help. Pistol Pete doing a great job right now of creating enough space. He draws the help that time, beat Kyrie off the dribble, and we get the stop. Giannis, good defense. We were just lurking with Giannis. Good D. Yup, Pistol. Yup, Pistol. We're good. We're through. We're good. We're good. Good D. Yup, stay in front. Giannis, don't slide the feet. Nice. Move laterally and stay in front for the stop, and we are cooking now. Yes, we are. Pistol Pete does have Hoff Agent 3s, and I do plan to put that to work here in just a second if I can. Pull up. Fade. Pete. Ooh, and that's not a... Oh, wow. I didn't get my board, but yeah, wow, I just got a really lucky steal. I'm not even going to lie. Attack here. Pistol Pete to the rim. Lay me. Yes, sir. He's gassed, but he's still getting downhill for a bucket. Pistol Pete has really gotten into the groove of this game offensively after struggling a little bit to start us off. 12 points, 3 assists, has really carried the load offensively, and defensively has been pretty capable as well. He's not incredible, but he recovers perfectly there. Got a contest, and that'll do it. Pistol Pete making plays for the squad. Euro step again. Yo, Kyrie is too little. Look at big Pistol Pete making plays. Oh my gosh. I am having a blast with this one. This card for 84K is a dog, man. Let's go, Giannis. We did get blown by there, and we still made a play defensively. Way to close out this game after it looked like we might have been in trouble early. 14-3 on 6 of 9 from the field with Pete MARAVICH. I missed a couple of threes. An open fade and an open jumper were 2 of them, so that's on me, but still, I like this card a lot, and for 84K, I think that's incredible value for a really good PG with size, solid defense, and great all-around offensive ability. Tie back to the main menu. Let's review Pistol Pete. All right, so in conclusion, Pistol Pete MARAVICH, really, really good card. 84K for this card is, I think, a very, very good value, and I think he gives you an awesome, buyable player on the player market at the point guard position as an alternative to SGA, who's the huge grind, but also the more expensive buyable cards. Harden, Wall, Lonzo, those types of guys, even a Magic. I think this Pete MARAVICH is right at that borderline top 5 PG, right there with guys like Magic and Dwayne Wade. Where he ranks, you could argue anywhere from 5 to 7, and I think I'd be totally cool with it. But for 84K, in terms of buyable PGs, he is the best value PG in my team right now. At least until Derek White gets a couple more Evos. Derek White gets a couple more Evos, they might switch. But right now, this Pistol Pete for 84K is super duper good, and I'm very, very impressed by this card. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.